Steve Gamache with a Chef Knives to Go quick look product video on the special left-handed series from Kitaoka, the Lefty Blue No. 2 Funayuki boat knife, 180 millimeter. And this knife has a core steel of Aogami or blue paper No. 2 carbon steel. The heat treat's about 63 to 64 Rockwell on that core steel, and the construction is a softer reactive iron cladding on top of that core steel, and you can see the core steel exposed on the main primary bevel here right at the edge, so it's easy to see that line there between the cladding and the core. The weight on this knife is 170 grams, about 6.0 ounces. The blade length is about 171, and the overall length is about 12.6. The thickness on the spine, back above the chin heel area, is about 4.5, and it carries a lot of that, but then starts tapering down. And as you get into the primary bevel, the grind, of course, thins way out towards the tip. The height on this blade, back at the chin heel area, is 43.7, and the handle is a Lefty D-shaped Howood handle with a plastic ferrule. Nothing fancy, but this is a lower price point knife, and part of what you're saving cost-wise is on the handle. The handle itself is about a 3-inch circumference here at the ferrule wood junction and fits the knife perfectly, in my opinion, as far as how it handles. The balance point on the blade is right about there, which is pretty darn close to a pinch grip. It's almost right on the money. This is a true single bevel Lefty knife, which means the left side of the knife as you hold it. On this side has the single bevel ground down to the edge or close to the edge. They've actually put a secondary bevel on it. And then the back side is basically flat. It's slightly concave on it to eliminate some of the suction or food sticking to it when you're slicing. And that's known as an urasuki, I believe. When you sharpen these on the back side, you actually put it flat on the stone, and you'll be hitting the spine. You can see some marks there from that, and then the edge itself. So this won't get touched by the sharpening stone itself. The bevel itself, and showing the profile of the knife, you can see what that looks like. This is a true Funayuki. It is not a double beveled knife, as you can see. This is known as a boat knife for processing fish, kind of light, nimble, a little bit lighter, pointier, less heavy than a Deba style knife. And the fit and finish is very good on the blade itself. It's comfortable right out of the box. The edge is actually pretty sharp on these. They did, as I said, they westernized these a little bit and put a secondary edge bevel on there, if I can catch that just right in the light. But they did put a secondary bevel on these as opposed to going right to a zero grind. It looks like on the back side they went to a straight grind, just flat on the back side. And so it's a nice blade. And if you're interested in a true Funayuki, this is one example of that. So they're out of the box. As I said, these are quite sharp out of the box. They will, of course, get sharper if you wish to do so, but they come pretty well ready to go out of the box. So there you have the Kitaoka Lefty Balloon No. 2 Funayuki 180 millimeter.